worst opening ever, but who cares? So I'm back with an update or a remake or whatever you want to call it, because this summer I was in Thailand and I bought a lot of new albums and stuff, and also I hate the last video. Like, I couldn't pronounce things and I looked awful, and after I look so good now, and never again, please. So anyway, I'm going to start with the albums that or the groups I only have one album of. And the first off is B1A4. This is actually what's going on or what's happening, but this is the Asia edition, which basically has the same thing as the Korean one, but this also comes with a DVD that has like music videos and stuff, and next up is Newest, second album, Yo. I can't sing, don't judge me, please. And fortunately this is the Korean version, which I found in Thailand. I was like, oh my god, it's the real Korean version, because I have a lot of Thai and Asia editions, because some stores sold only them, but it's okay, they have the same songs. And next one is Yuki's 6th mini album, Dora, which is this long thing. Yeah. And next up is 2PM's third album, Grown, I don't know. It's supposed to be a G or C there, I never even thought about it. And though it's pretty with this footwork and stuff, but I think it's really impractical that it's got on the other side too, because then it does this and it looks awkward. This is, by the way, the Thai version, but I think the Korean version is the same, like with footwork and stuff, and since it's bought in Nickens' home country, I don't care. And the next one is M-Black's 4th mini album, 100%. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like them on the cover, hair and stuff. Don't mind me saying stuff all the time, it's a habit. I do it in Norwegian too, so. And you have this practical way to hold a CD. I hate this way of making albums. Like, this falls out no matter what I do. It doesn't fall off now though. Please, all entertainment, stop making albums like this. I hate it, and it falls out, and I destroy these things and I cry. Now we'll come to the albums. I have 2 or more albums. First off is Big Bang with their live album, and this is GD version. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. And you can also see it's rusted a lot. I don't care about that, actually. I did it the first time I saw it rusted, because I didn't want it to rust, and then I just thought it looked cool afterwards. I also have GD's One of a Kind album. This is the gold edition. Comes with this, I don't know how to call them, it's not photo cards, or maybe it is, I don't know, pictures, but it takes a lot of time to get it out because of this frame thingy. So I'm not going to do that. Now we have Infinite, and I have a 4th mini album, New Challenge, and this is probably one of the few albums I actually like all the songs, like all of them. And especially the first one, it sounds like I'm Disneyland. I'm like, woo! That was so fun. Anyway, and then we have Infinite's Destiny album. Somehow on the way back from Thailand, this broke the one part here, so now the CD keeps falling out. But I still have the part, so I'm going to glue it on or something. I haven't done it yet, and I still don't know why I've done it. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. Also, I have 2 Infinite albums on the way, so hopefully I'm going to start doing unboxing things like that. Next up is BTV. We have Born to Beat album. This is the Asia edition too. Actually, I think this one or the other one had an extra song that the Korean version didn't have. I don't know. It was something like that. But as long as they have the same songs, I really don't care. As I said, I don't know how many times I've said it now, but you understand. And then we have a 2nd mini album, Press Play. And this also comes with a DVD, which I also don't know if the Korean version does. And then we have the newest mini album, Thriller. Actually, I really wanted this because I love the song. I love the kind of dark themes, concepts. And then we have EXO. I have the first. This is mini album, right? I have both EXO-K and EXO-M versions, as you can see. And yeah. And I also have both versions for XOXO. As you can see, it's the stickers. I really haven't understand what the difference was, because some got like a blue and red sticker or something. I really don't understand what that was for. But anyway. And then we have, for now, only one version of the repackaged album. This is the hug version, which means it's the Chinese one. But I have the other one on the way too. And I also have the Miracles in December albums on the way. I have a lot on the way. Because I ordered a lot a few days ago. And now everything is like on the way. I'm like, come faster, please. Now we move on to Shiny. First up we have the 2nd album, Lucifer. And again, please stop making albums with this. I have ripped both of them, so I don't really know why these are even inside. Like, why is the CD still there? Because it should be gone. That's how idiotic this is, to make it like this. And then we have the 4th mini album, Sherlock. This is the audio version, so it's well, yeah. I changed it so I really don't remember how it looked at the back before because I changed the front page so many times, and I shouldn't have taken that out because now I can't get it in it. And then we have the Misconception album. I don't remember what's you and what's me and what's us and blah. Either way, this is Dream Girl and this is Why So Serious. These are both Thai versions, which means they are smaller, but it's basically the same. Like they have the same CD and they have the same photo books and stuff. And then on for the Japanese releases. This is the first Japanese album, which is called The First, very creative. And it came with a photo book and a DVD and CD, and also a calendar, which is not in here anymore because I used it, and it was for last year, so can't really use it anymore, but I'm going to use it anyway because pictures are pretty. Which is the main reason for everything, pretty things, and I moved the camera, so that was good. And then we have Dancing Girl, which is single, and I can't remember what version this is, but it looks like this. They all have different covers, so you should be able to find out what version is this. And it all came with these pictures, which is hard to get out. This is the same as my Mr. Simple album. Like, I'm going to rip this part if I keep taking them out, so I just keep them there. Or I should actually put them in a box. Then I have Fire album. This is with the DVD. And I'm so happy that we, for some reason, have the same region on the DVDs as Japan, and I'm so happy for that because all Japanese releases comes with a DVD, or you can choose it at least, and I feel so sorry for those outside Europe and Japan because they can't play it on their DVD, and I'm so happy I can. And then we have the first concert in Tokyo, and I actually bought this off eBay before it came out, so I actually thought it was the one in Seoul, but it came as the one in Tokyo, but it's okay. The only thing missing is the solo songs, and it's not that bad. I can always watch those on YouTube or something. And now we move on to the second biggest pile I have, and it's Super Junior. Something fell. And we're gonna start with first album, Super Junior 05, and their magnificent hair, which is so fabulous, and never again but it came with this poster thing inside, but I keep it inside because I don't want it on my wall because their hair is so ugly. And then we have the Sexy Foreign single album. This is version A, and it's silver color. I don't remember how many colors there are. Probably like 3 or 4 or something. yeah. And then we have version B, which is basically the same as version A, but the cover is different, and it's another photo book also, but I just want it. And then we have version C, or the repackaged album, which is Spy, and it also comes with a photo book. It did not come with a photograph though. It doesn't. Super Junior's repackaged album usually don't come with them. Oops. Then it's a simple album, and this is the slim version. And it's really awkward to open it because it's like super close on Simon's face, and then you can see like all up on his ear, and like it's awkward, especially for when my grandma opened it once and she looked at it and she closed it and she walked away. And then we have the repackage for Mr. Simple, Acha, which is also the last album, Hicho. I can't even say his name, Hicho. Was in before going to the army. He's back now, thank God. And then we have Subjin M album, the second album, Breakdown. I really didn't think I was going to find this in Thailand, but I did. And actually I think this was the one I bought when I went to the concert there, which is a huge coincidence because we ordered a vacation like a year before, and then they happened to have a concert the week we went there. It's fate. And then we have Henry's album Trap. I'll tell it. I really wish there were more songs and not just a mini album, because I really like all the songs. Though I don't like 143 with Amber. I really like the original more, like with only Henry. I have nothing against Amber though. She's an amazing person, but nothing that song. I'm sorry. There are Japanese releases that I have. The Japanese singing opera. I said opera, didn't I? Opera. Let's say it in Japanese. Opera. Anyway, this was the only version left on the websites to order when I did, because I really wanted Linux version, but all other versions were out, so we're sold out. Like, it starts again. But I got all of them, so better than nothing. And then we have Runhe's Oppa Oppa. This is the Japanese, because I have no idea. I don't think they actually... no, forget it. This is also the DVD version, because bless the regions, I've got the same. And then we have I Wanna Dance. This is also the DVD version, which basically looks more like a DVD than a CD. And then we have Hangang's Hope in the Darkness. This album is so good, and I just love it. And I love like the concept again, because it's like dark, but you have no idea how much I love this album. Oh, beautiful. And then we have the concerts. I have Super Show 1, which is also a practical package. I have to show you guys. Instead of just putting it in one DVD, they put it like this. They can have saved so much space if they just put it in one, but no. We want to put it in 2 different CDs because why not? And then it's like this big hassle to put back in this cover, which I almost broken here because I can't take care of things when they pack it so frustrating. I don't even make sense anymore. And then we have Super Show 2, and they finally won and made it more beautiful. Like, make it like this, something is there, yeah. It's like so many of them. And then we have Super Show 3, and again they made it impractical because if you take both the photo book and the DVD out, it's like a mind game to put it back because it's so hard to get. Like, it never wants to go on the first try. Like, it's frustrating. SM, please. I can't do this anymore. I'm breaking the things I love, and I just broke something. Now on to the biggest pile I have, and it's Dongbang Shinki, or To Shinki, or TVXQ, or Tongfang Shinki. I don't know if I said that right. The group with 100,000 names. And we start off with the first single, Hug. Unfortunately, on the way home from Thailand, this also broke like a little here, but I'm going to fix that too because I know we have these kind of covers somewhere here in town, so I'm going to buy a new one and just move it over to this new one. And then we have how many singles do they have? Third, maybe? 4? I don't know, so many singles, please. It's winter, it's... yeah, it's the red one, I can see it. But anyway... and we're not done with Japan, because we have their Tone album. This is with the DVD. I think it's version B. I don't know, too many versions and too many albums. And then we have the 4th album, Erotic. Like, can someone explain why there's like half of this is nothing? Like, it's a waste of plastic, but it looks cool anyway. And then we have 5th album, Keep Your Head Down. This is the special version with the photo book. So it's like photo book, so big and so heavy, and ads flying out, and too big. And sixth album, Catch Me. This is also a special version. I'm so glad I waited a little bit before ordering, because this came out and it's like 12 versions. And it came with like 4 or 5 photo cards, and I'm like, yes. And there's like this picture beneath, and it's cool. It's like, look, it's my box of Dongbangshik. And then we have the repackaged album of Catch Me, Humanoids, where they're rolling around in cheese balls on the floor. Someone explained that to me. And there's ads again. And this also have this bullshit thing. Like, I mean, and concerts. I unfortunately only have one concert, and it's the third Asia concert. It's in Seoul, and yeah, it's gonna be worth it, by the way. And I still want to do it because it's the last concert they had. That was 5 in Korea, and it's so awesome. And then we have the long awesomeness called All About Dongbangshiki. This is season 2. I also have season 3, and it's like 14 hours each of Dongbangshiki, which is awesome. On days I'm sick, because I can just put it on and like Dongbangshiki all day, and like, ooh, feels. And then on to J, which is in the Dongbangshiki pile. I had to separate it to keep some order. Like, don't argue with that. First up is their extended play, or is it mini album, or like, what the hell is the difference either way? It's called The. I can feel the creativeness. And the first album, The Beginning. And like, I was so mad at first because there was a sticker here that you were supposed to rip, and I was like, I can't rip the album. Like, I've ripped all everything else, and like, I can't do it on purpose. And then it went like perfectly off, and I paradise. Perfect. And second album, In Heaven. This is, as you can see, the black version. I originally wanted the red version, but it was sold out everywhere. I couldn't find it on eBay. Reminds me of the next album, which is Kim Jae-jung's album. I keep mixing the title of the song and the title of the album, because it's I, mine, and then I just think for a minute, but I, mine, me, mine, and then but look, it's so cool. It's like, woo, and then it's like this awesome photo book, like, oh. And then we have the first album, which reminds me the other one was a mini album. To be honest, this looks like the golden ticket in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like gold and it sparkles, and it's really hard to get out. my sister was like 5 minutes to open this, and so did my friend, and she's used to opening these kind of things. And then you're like, ooh, it looks cool. Oh, look at the photo book. Where the fuck is the CD? It's in this other thing, because why not? Like, this could be the album instead. And then we have Junce's album, Tanataraga. I think that's the way to say it. And he's like all sexual in your face. And in the photo book too. And this reminds me of a sweater I had, which annoys me a little bit. And there's this photo book that just lays here, like, why can't they put it in something? And I do this thing like, ooh, it makes sound. And then we have Junce's second album, Incredible, which is one of the most awesome songs of last year, like, incredible, it's incredible. And it's like, look at his awesomeness, like, ah, Junsu, and more Junsu, and like butterflies, and like colors and colors. And then you have the CD, like, I was so fascinated by this when I opened it. I was like, what is this? It's so fascinating. It's like, like, who came up with this? Whoever it is, I want to hug you and say you're a genius, because this is so fascinating. Like, it's like a display. Or a butterfly, oh my god. Oh my god, it's a butterfly. And then we have JYJ's Come On Over. This is the director's cut, because the other one is so fucking expensive. And why? It also came with a photo book, which is like all the placed like on top with something holding it, and I lost it, and now I just have to keep them together. And it doesn't fit inside either. They're like, and now for the only photo book I have, which is JYJ's photo book, and there's so many pretty pictures. Like, it's so pretty, and it's my photo book, and it's pretty. So pretty, and it's so big, so it's so big, pretty pictures. And I'm so thankful for my friend who bought it to me last Christmas. Give you my photo book. And also in Thailand I bought this is a the dream concerts of 2008, 9 and 10. I don't know if this is actually that legit or something, but it was like for like $5 or something. So I was like, why the fuck not? Now I have dream concert on DVD. No matter how fake it is or something like it. Dream concerts. Yeah. And that's my K-pop collection. And I might do a video of my photo cards and all the other stuff that came with the albums. And I probably going to do an unboxing when my albums and DVDs come, and I hope this was a little bit better than the last one, so 안녕.